Hey y'all.
Welcome to Rum Punch and Beignets with your favorite Teedies, Teedy and
Teedy. We're here to give you our unfiltered opinions on current events and everyday life.
So sit back, relax with your favorite drink as we give you this Teedy realness. Hey y'all, it's your girl Teedy and
Teedy.
And we are back with another episode of
Rum Punch and Beignets
podcast. Brought to you by Boot Crew Media. So please make sure you visit Boot Crew Media. That's KREWE media.com to get exclusive content and to visit our sister and brother podcast.
I love the way you talk with your hands.
Oh, thank you, Gary. Some people don't like that because they just don't.
Yeah,
I get it, but I like the emphasis, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, y'all. So before we actually get into the episode, we want to let you know that this week's episode is sponsored by Sweet Embrace. These quality handmade accessories are here to simplify your beauty routine with no tutorials necessary. They are pre-tied, satin-lined turbans and headbands made to make protective styling easier and bad hair days a thing of the past. Make sure you visit them online at shopsweetembrace.com and follow them on Instagram at shopsweetembrace. All right. So y'all know what time it is. It's the holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner, y'all. This happens so fucking fast. I would just say that. Like, it was
like, where did the year go?
Literally, it was just 2021 starting, okay?
And now, bitch, we are like a few days away from Christmas.
Exactly, a few days away from the new year. Like, oh my gosh. So, how have you been feeling this Christmas spirit? Have you been in the spirit? Like, does it feel like Christmas to you? Like, what you feeling now?
I don't know. I just felt rushed.
Yeah.
Even though I've taken my time, like, you know, Christmas shopping and back and forth to the post office. I know the people at Carrollton tired of seeing me. But like, you know, I felt like I've had time because I started Christmas shopping like before Thanksgiving. Like, I would see little things for people that I thought they needed or I would like for them to have. And so I started early, but I still feel rushed. I feel like Thanksgiving was rushed out of the way because it's like we almost went from Halloween barely to halfway kind of being thankful and then Christmas.
But what I have noticed, the older that I get, the quicker Christmas comes. And that was not the case when I was a child because I used to be waiting on Christmas, waiting at the door for Christmas. But now Christmas be knocking my ass out.
I don't know. I guess it's like you have, like, now that we're adults, you have like family and friends and stuff that you would like to do things for. And it's like, well, damn. And then, like, with the panoramic still going on, nigga, I'm still disgusted that we have to have another panoramic Christmas. We'll get into that later. But
girl, this is gonna be the rest of our lives, y'all. It's just,
I hope not, because I'm tired of this shit.
Of course it will. It's just gonna be a little different. That's it.
But I just feel like this Christmas was buku rushed, and you know, I still was able to, you know, get my shopping and get everything situated and make sure, you know, everybody that I want to get something for is marked off the list. But I still felt rushed to, like, I promise y'all, I felt so rushed only because people started playing All I Want for Christmas before we could even get to Thanksgiving. For me,
this is true.
That signifies Christmas. Can we be thankful first, though?
Girl, yeah, they definitely, you know how they do all the time. They always have Halloween stuff right in the middle of summer. And then they have Christmas stuff right after Halloween.
Like this year, they didn't waste no time. Like they literally had a little spot of Halloween in Walmart because I had went in there to get somebody some flowers. And they literally had this little section of Halloween. And then I had went back to look for the flowers because where they had Halloween at is normally where they have their flowers. So I'm like, okay. I asked the associate, I'm like, where's y'all's flowers at? I know y'all got Halloween right here, but where's the flowers? So I had to go all the way back to the gardening section where I thought they would be. And they were not there. Christmas was already up. And it hadn't even been Halloween. It wasn't even close to Halloween. Like Halloween was like maybe 2 weeks away. And they had Christmas. They had wrapping paper, Christmas tree. They had all Christmas back in that back corner at Walmart.
But I mean, I'm not mad at it because I'm the type of person. Once Halloween is over, I'm already thinking about Christmas, and I would like to have my Christmas tree up right after Thanksgiving because I definitely play my Christmas music as soon as Thanksgiving is over. Okay.
Now, see, this year I did start that, but some people, I'm not gonna call no names. She probably watching the show. They played All I Want for Christmas literally the week before we left work for Thanksgiving holiday because we were off a whole week. And the week before that, our last day was like a Friday. They played All I Want for Christmas the Thursday before Thanksgiving. That week before, I was like, it's not time. It's not time. For me, I feel like I need to get to December the 1st first.
Right.
December the 1st for me. And then, hey, I have no problem hearing All I Want for Christmas on repeat 5 million times. Because then I start wiggling my shoulders and I start feeling jolly.
To it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or for me, the other side of Christmas is The Temptations, Silent Night. Not the regular Silent Night song, the In My Mind. Right. When they start off In My Mind, that's it for me.
Girl, I agree. I definitely agree. I will say that for me, this Christmas hasn't really been feeling Christmassy, and I've been trying to make myself feel Christmassy. Girl, everything is just we decorated late. We just put the tree up, and we've been having a tree for a minute. It was just sitting up there naked in the house, y'all. Naked in the house. But we just finished putting the Christmas tree up and actually putting decorations on it. I still need to finish it, but girl, it hasn't been feeling Christmassy like I wanted to feel. And I don't know if it's because of the pandemic. I don't know if it's because I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to get into the groove. This week I have to get into the groove of it because it's Christmas, bitch.
Christmas is Saturday, bitch.
Exactly. But to piggyback off of the songs, now y'all know, like I said, I start my Christmas music early, and everybody that knows me know I love Christmas music. Okay, I truly love Christmas music. It fills my heart with joy, my spirit with glee. Bitch, I just be on 1,000. I'm like a kid all over. I just love it, y'all. Like, you want to see me smile? Play Christmas music and have some wings for me. Boom. Oh, and some liquor too. Boom. I'm happier than a sissy and CC camp. Okay. Boom.
Oh my God. Y'all, get this girl. Get this girl. Like, she for real though. Like, I think one day we went somewhere together. Or we had to come to the studio together or something. And I got in the car with her and Christmas songs was already on. Like, it was literally right after Thanksgiving. I think we came to the studio or something. Mm-hmm. And we in the car and she just, go ahead. She already started. Now, my newfound tradition that I like to do now that I'm an adult is I love bounce versions of Christmas songs.
Oh my gosh. My favorite bounce version is Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder. That is my favorite bounced out Christmas song, y'all.
Like, we need to share my playlist because that's on there.
Oh yes. Yeah. We do need to share that. Also, basically, let me just tell y'all, I have like a list. I have a lot of Christmas songs that I love, but I also have like my top favorites of all time. Like, if you just want to get me in the spirit, or you just want to get on my good side, play one of these songs, okay? First and foremost, number one, always and forever, it's gonna be Donny Hathaway, This Christmas, the original. I appreciate all the remakes. Like Chris Brown had a good remake. Fantasia had a good remake.
PJ Morton is personally my favorite right
definitely now. Has a good remake, but it's just something about that original. It's something about that Donny voice.
It's like the nostalgia of like growing up, probably.
Yeah, it speaks to my soul. Like, come on now, that's Donny. You can't shit on Donny, girl. But of course, Silent Night by the Temptations. In my mind, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus the Black Man. Also, What's my other one?
Otis and
Santa Claus
Bonquisha.
goes to the Ghetto by James Brown. Christmas
Hello.
Blues with Bonquisha.
Hello.
Also, another one I feel like is slept on is called Mistletoe Jams by Luther Vandross. Oh, that should be having you on a date. The Mistletoe Jam. Damn, that's my shit.
I need to add it to my list.
That's my fucking song. Of course, All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. Of course, Joy to the World by Mariah.
You heard the Aretha one?
I don't think I have.
It's on my playlist.
Send that to me too.
Yeah.
Let It Snow. You gotta let it snow.
Oh yeah.
Yes, gotta do that one.
That always reminds me of that Fresh Prince episode when Nikki got christened. And then Will lied about knowing them because he was from Philadelphia.
Exactly.
That is one of my favorite Christmas episodes. There.
Yes. Those are like my top. I think I said more than 10, but those are like my tops. Okay, just put those on repeat, baby, and I'm good to go. But they got some other ones. Also, PJ had a really good Christmas album as well. It's the one with He's Sitting by the Christmas Tree. It's a little cartoon version. He had the cartoon version album cover, but he's sitting by the Christmas tree and all that shit. That one's a really good Christmas album.
I agree.
What about you, girl?
Oh,
I know I missed some shit too. I know I missed some.
But you'll probably catch some in mine. One of my favorite Christmas songs, and I didn't realize this until I became an adult. So one of my favorite Christmas songs is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Jackson 5. Now get this. The Jackson 5, the whole Jackson family are Jehovah's Witness. And as we all know, Jehovah's Witness don't celebrate birthdays or holidays. So how the hell?
You know what?
But you know why? You know why they did that album? I grew up and I was like, that's Joe Jackson problem.
Of course. I was today years old when I realized that.
Really?
It did not click. I always knew they was Jehovah's Witness, but it never clicked to me that why the fuck y'all doing a Christmas album? But they want that. Joe wanted that check. Okay?
I started connecting the dots with that because when I was growing up, my grandma neighbors across the street that I used to play with when I go for the summer, they were Jehovah's Witness at the time. They're not no more, but they used to be. And they never celebrated birthdays. Like for a minute, the mom wouldn't let the girls come outside and play with me until like she felt comfortable. And so like they're really sacred when it comes to like their rules of like their religion. So they don't celebrate holidays, especially Christmas, because they feel like Christmas is super pagan and super capitalistic.
Right. Which it is.
It is. They don't celebrate birthdays either. Like, yeah, they know it's your birthday, but like, ain't no birthday parties, ain't no like.
Nigga said, "Fuck you." You just another person that was born.
So, like, for me, the Jackson 5 have a whole album, a whole Christmas album, but they don't celebrate Christmas.
This is true.
And I just started connecting.
About the money, baby. They needed that money. They
blame
Joe
Jackson. Joe Jackson. Joe probably threatened to whoop them if they didn't sing Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Exactly.
But yeah, Santa Claus is Coming to Town is one of my favorites. I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna be accurate. Santa Claus Coming to Town, Jackson 5. Someday at Christmas, Stevie Wonder. Even though I kind of like the one with Andrew Day for like the modern time too. Because it's more,
I think I did hear that one. I like the original.
I like it because it's more progressive, but it still gives that same holiday feel about humanity. I get it. Okay, that's 2. Frosty the Snowman is another favorite song. Let me see. Yeah, this Christmas the Donny Hathaway one that's on my list. Of course, Temptation, Silent Night. If I had to pick, All I Want for Christmas is probably my last favorite because it just gets played so much.
And you know what, Mariah, you've been getting millions and billions off of it.
Still eating off of that one song.
I'm not mad at all. I too one day wish I could eat off of one fucking thing. Not have to do anything, but just let the time come around. All I want for
like Christmas. Let Thanksgiving hit, and then after Thanksgiving, it's go time. They started to call her the Queen of Christmas.
She is. She does new commercials every year with the same song. That's it. That's all she got to do.
With McDonald's right now.
Exactly. That's all she got to do. She don't even have to do commercials. She just got to sit sit on her ass and listen to the radio.
Or look at the camera in a sparkly red dress, and we know what time it is.
Okay, but yeah, you said All I Want for Christmas is Last.
That's last. So I'm at 6.
Right.
My other favorite is the whole album, the whole soundtrack of Home Alone, which is one of my favorite Christmas movies. And I have so many questions about Kevin McAllister and his family, but we're gonna say that for another time.
Ain't shit. We can talk about it today too.
We can.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yep. We can. The whole soundtrack of Home Alone, the whole soundtrack of Charlie Brown Christmas. My favorite off that album is probably because we used to watch Charlie Brown Christmas at my house growing up every Christmas without fail. I don't know how many times we watched it before Christmas came.
Right.
So there's a scene in Charlie Brown Christmas where they're supposed to be going to school to practice for the Christmas play. And Lioness and Lucy is a song on the soundtrack. It's on Apple Music. It's probably on Tidal and other places. There's a song on the soundtrack called Linus and Lucy. So while in the movie, they're supposed to be practicing for the play. They go up there. One of their friends that know how to play the piano, he started playing the song. It's called Linus and Lucy. You know the little Charlie Brown song?
I don't know the song.
Y'all will hear it on the playlist. I'm gonna post it when we get through with the episode. So that song, they up there cutting up. The children up there cutting up instead of practicing for the play and rehearsing their lines. They up there dancing.
Right.
That shit is so funny to me, and that's one of my favorite songs off of that one. What's another one? Let me see. I listened to it. I've been playing my whole Christmas list for about a month. Since the 1st of December, I've been playing it. Let me see. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh, that was a good movie too.
Right?
That was a good movie.
Right?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Now that's going back to our childhood.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And then my last one out of the 10 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Temptations version. Because it basically put a little oomph and a little soul into it.
Right.
And it made it seem like all the other little reindeer children were hating on Rudolph. And Rudolph ended up being a star.
Of course. I mean, that's just how it goes. Oh, I forgot to mention another one too. Jingle Bell Rocks. Jingle Bell.
Oh,
yeah. That's my shit. That's my motherfucking song. What else? It's another one that I really like too.
Honorable mention for me happens to be Rocking Around the Christmas Tree from Home Alone. When he playing, trying to get the robbers to go away.
Yeah,
and he got that Michael Jordan cutout thing on the train.
Yeah.
And the mannequins dancing in the window.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah. Oh, and I also forgot Sleigh Ride from TLC. That's my motherfucking song.
Oh, yeah.
Because guess what? Chili wanted a fly ass dress. That's what she wanted. But okay. Oh. But yeah, y'all, I love that fucking song too. But since we talked about Home Alone, we might as well just get into the movies as well.
Oh, son.
Which one is your favorite, Home Alone 1 or 2?
1. 2 was cool, but because there's a third one. Apparently.
There's like a third or a fourth one. There's a couple more others. I don't acknowledge those.
I don't fuck with them either, no.
But number 1 and number 2, that's what I fuck with. My favorite one, I think is because 2 he went to New York, right?
Yeah, that's in New York.
That's my favorite one. Yeah, the one when he's lost in New York. That's my dog. But the first one is a beast too. But I like him being lost in New York. Like he went all over the place. I like that. That
made me watching Lost in New York made me want to go to New York for Christmas. Like that's been on my bucket list. But right now
I don't see myself doing that anymore.
That's kind of challenging right now. I don't see it for another probably 3 to 4 years.
And honestly, it has nothing to do with the pandemic. I just don't like to be cold like that. So yeah. I don't think
You're probably shaking pictures in your boots right now.
Girl, y'all see I got my damn got the wool daddy out. Damn.
Can y'all believe it is under 60 degrees in New Orleans today? It's currently 52 degrees. I woke up this morning, it was 48 degrees.
I believe it because it's global warming, but
and it's gonna be a beach on Christmas.
Exactly, which I do not like. I do not approve of that message. The fuck. But okay, so what other Christmas movies you like?
Okay, Home Alone and Home Alone 2 definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Rudolph the claymation movie, the one they did in the 60s.
That was a good one. Mm-hmm.
The Frosty movie, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Who was in that one?
That's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
I love the Santa Claus series up to a point.
Yes,
up to a point.
I love of course I love the first two. I believe I like the third one.
Because there's like a fourth and fifth one, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen those, but I've seen the first three. The first three was my jam.
Yes.
Yeah, the first one is probably my favorite though.
Another favorite Christmas movie of mine, of course, is the Charlie Brown Christmas movie because Lucy really, I don't like Lucy to this day because Lucy really be doing Charlie Brown wrong. And she be making it seem like Charlie Brown is really down bad and he just being humble. And my last favorite Christmas movie that I have to watch is I had it on right on the tip of my tongue. Shit.
It's right there.
Fuck, I had it the scene playing in my head.
What is it?
Polar Express.
Polar Express. Oh, that was a good one too. That's a good one.
I actually bought that book for the kids at school, and like it's a little long for them because they like smushed it down a little bit, condensed it.
Yeah.
It's a little long for them, but they like that book. And the book is really cool. It kind of, for me, it kind of captures the magic of Christmas.
I like the animation in that one.
Me too.
It was really nice. I like that one. It was real cute. I would have to say, girl, my favorites. I have some unconventional favorites. Okay.
Oh, son, almost forgot fucking Holiday Heart.
That's definitely at the top of my list. Holiday Heart. I just watched that shit.
Y'all, it's on Amazon Prime. If y'all want to go watch, see what we talking about.
Yeah, y'all should know about Wanda and Holiday.
Some of them don't know though.
Y'all better go find out. But Holiday Heart is definitely on my list. It's like top 3 for me. Nightmare Before Christmas is one of mine.
Absolutely.
This Christmas with Chris Brown is one of mine. We already said Home Alone and Santa Claus. Friday After Next is definitely one. That's my fucking jam, and it is a Christmas movie, guys. It's surrounded by fucking Christmas. That's what come on.
I mean, Santa Claus stole from them.
Okay. I said this Christmas. The next one, Best Man Holiday.
I have not seen it.
Girl, yet. That's my shit. That's the one where she dies.
I was about to say, did Monica die?
She died.
Did she have like cancer or something in there?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was her mission to get everybody back together, girl. It was a beautiful fucking movie. Y'all go watch that shit. I love that how they ended that series. And then How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Because they need to stop playing with the Grinch. The Grinch was just minding his business. Y'all made him that way. But that's a beautiful story though. I love the Grinch. I love that one. There's a whole bunch of other fucking Christmas ones, but those are like my tops. Those are definitely my tops.
Yeah. Like I have to, those ones we just named, which like we pretty much come to an agreement on some of the same movies.
Right.
Like those are must-haves that we watch at the holiday time. I'm sad at myself because I still haven't watched Home Alone yet. And I've been at home for like 4 days now. You
know what Christmas movie that I have not really gotten into? Like I get the hype about it, but I just really haven't gotten into A Christmas Story. Like y'all love A Christmas Story.
Oh my God, I almost forgot about that one.
I think it's a good movie, but it's not like I don't feel like I need to see it every Christmas.
I'll shoot your eye out. Like that is my shit. Like that is Home Alone is 1A for me, and A Christmas Story is 1B. I ain't watched that one either. I'm so disappointed in myself. I ain't watched my 2. One movie that I cannot get into is Die Hard. People say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
That's what they be saying, girl. I don't see it.
It's a Christmas. Well, it's one because they have a couple of Die Hards. Right?
There's like 3 or 4 of them.
So one of them must be surrounded like a.
They say that the people say the first one is. I don't know how. I don't see it.
I didn't get into Die Hard, y'all. So
I don't see it.
I can't agree or disagree. So.
I just stick to the rivers and lakes that I'm used to. Child.
Okay.
I don't see it. I don't mess with it.
So what is your plans for the Christmas holiday time? Are you doing like something big? You doing it? You going to visit people, or like are y'all doing Christmas at your house, or what? How y'all?
Well, we were supposed to have a Christmas party with our friends, but Omarion decided he wanted to go on tour and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and ruin Christmas again. Him and his sister Delta, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, too can't be too safe. So you gotta be cautious and think about everybody's health and yours. And
Right.
so we were gonna have a Christmas party. Maybe I could try again for New Year's. I would love to try that. We'll see. Um, but aside from that, probably having an adult Christmas because we don't have kids, so we don't do the typical shit that like people with kids do.
Right.
Like go look at we'll probably go look at Christmas lights down St. Charles one night, or I know we got Cajun eggnog at home. We'll probably drink some eggnog in our fancy crystal glasses and
Right.
watch Home Alone. And I still got presents I need to finish wrapping and put under the tree. I still need to hit Carrollton Post Office one more time. I got like 3 or 4 more pieces of stuff to send,
Right.
packages to send. I cashed out everybody that I couldn't get to this
You,
morning.
I always say this every time. Dom be thinking about everybody. So y'all, whoever is connected to Dom, knows Dom, is friends with Dom, y'all better count your fucking blessings, bitch, because she looks out for everybody. Me, on the other hand, I sent out messages to
B
everybody.
don't fucking care.
I send out messages to everybody. I think of my kids first. I think of my 4 kids first. After that, get it how you live, love. I'm gonna catch you after. I'm gonna catch you in the new year. That's Christmas for y'all, bitch. Well, if I took you out to dinner for drinks, whatever, Merry Christmas. If I bought you something one day, Merry Christmas. Don't look for nothing at Christmas time if you're an adult.
But see,
me.
I do all of that too. If I
You
fuck with
do.
if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, I buy you something, we go out to dinner. Don't worry about it.
That's why you're a better friend
I
than
buy
me.
you a Christmas gift. If I don't feel like I'm gonna get to it, it's gonna get to you in time. I send you a cash app, and then you get your present. I let you know it's coming. I try to do for the people that I fuck with heavy. That's who I
That's
am.
why I say you are a better friend than me. Cause I'm. It's not that I don't think about y'all. I think about y'all, but I'm like, who's more important at this time? My babies. It's Christmas. It's the Christmas is for them. And then the way that my bank account, the way my checking and savings be set up, sometimes it be like, oh, I'm gonna have to catch you next time, big dog. And it's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't think about you. It's just that this ain't your time to shine. And I love you still with all the grace, all of it. I love you.
So aside from like finishing up Christmas shopping and shit and sending shit off to the post office, we're gonna do something a little different this year. Instead of eating the traditional Christmas food like the shit we had at Thanksgiving, we decided we're going to go out to a fancy dinner for Christmas.
Ooh.
And get some libations, do something unconventional because we were gonna go visit my family for Christmas, but the way COVID, Delta, all that shit just acting up, it's just too risky. Even though we all are vaccinated, I mean I'm boosted, so I just still don't want to chance it because honestly, this Omarion, sorry, we keep calling the Omicron Omarion because it just makes sense. The newest variant is kind of making me uneasy. Right. And I'm just thinking about that portion. Aside from us doing a fancy dinner for Christmas, I bought myself aside from the Louis bag I bought myself.
Yeah, come on, sis.
Bought the big
the big
the big monogram Teedy. Okay. Louis, the big one. I bought that for myself, and it's not gonna come at Christmas. But the fact that I bought it for myself after looking at it for months,
right,
and waiting on the right time, that's what I did for myself.
Amen. I love to hear it.
Aside from that, I did book myself a spa day, so I'm going to the spa. At Woodhouse. Shout out to Woodhouse for keeping me sane this school year.
Okay.
Multiple times I had to go to them. So yeah, I got a spa day booked for myself. I went and got my hair done, as y'all can see on the show. I got my nails done. They're very Christmassy. What else? Yeah, I got the spa day. I'm getting a facial and a massage, 2 services, a whole day. And just rest and rejuvenation and hanging with my people that I don't get to see because we all be so busy. Just safely, as
Right.
safely as we can, and that's about it. Just vibes. Cause I'm off. I don't go back to
Christmas
work to
and vibes,
January
girl.
3rd.
That's all she
I'm
bringing.
off.
Christmas and vibes.
That's
I
it.
love it.
That's it. Friend, what you got going on for Christmas?
Well, of course, I'm gonna be at home for the most part. Like, yeah, I don't plan on going out in these streets for Christmas. I will definitely be at home. We cooking, we eating, and it's just gonna be me and my little family. Like I said, I only got gifts for my babies, and I'm really excited because, of course, I went all out for them. But we're doing that. I would like to possibly like this week. I guess I'm trying to link with whomever I want to really link with. I guess like the people that I love before Christmas. Of course, like me and my best friends, we're doing our annual Christmas party. Just me and my Oreo. You heard me. Shout out to y'all. Can't wait to see y'all. But yeah, we're doing that. Honestly, I usually every year I go to Celebration in the Oaks, but because of the pandemic last year, and because they decided to go up on the price this year, I was like, I ain't feeling it. I'm just not here for it.
Not for $40. You ain't finna see me at City Park. I run around that bitch for free.
Okay, and then I also get like it's $40 a car. I think it's like $35 to $40 a car, and you can have up to so many people in the car. First of all, bitch, why are you counting the people in my car? Let's start there.
And you know when you go through the tunnel, because me and Jay went, shout out to our friend Jay. Hey Jay, we love you, girl. Me and Jay went last year, and it was just the two of us in the car. Because everybody else had something else to do. So we went in Jay's car. And they literally counted and like was looking in the window to see how many more people might have been in the car except for me and Jay.
How you policing the people in my car? It's my car. If I decide I want to pack this bitch up like some Mexicans in this bitch, no offense, but if I want to pack this shit up, it's my prerogative. You gonna let me do that?
Like if we wanted to take an 18 passenger van or something to get all our friends and have some eggnog and do the tour, we should be able to do that without being charged extra. And you know, when you pay the $40 per vehicle, that doesn't include like riding like the train or like the Ferris wheel or any of the rides.
To ride around City Park. So you charging me to do something that I literally do for free already? No, I'm not doing it. I'd rather go walk up to the gate, pay, and go walk around the park and do that thing, that aspect of it. And also, you got to pay for your little ticket ride. Cool, pay for hot cocoa, whatever the case may be. I would rather pay for that than for me to pay to ride and sit in my car to drive around City Park, which I do for free already.
If I want to look at Christmas lights and drive around, I might as well ride down St. Charles.
I'm going to ride in the neighborhoods. That's where I'm going to go. One place I did want to go was Luna Fiat. Yes. I think they ended it this past Sunday, but I just found out about it like Sunday. And I knew it was coming, but I just didn't know when they were doing it. And that shit looks so much fun. I love lights. I love Christmas lights and stuff like that. I would definitely go to that. I want to go to that next year. Definitely gonna make it happen.
I'm sad we missed it.
I know, right?
I want to do that. I went there my first Christmas living in New Orleans, and that was so much fun. And I felt like a big ass kid. It's beautiful. So amazed by like the whole bit. And then they have that big Christmas tree. Like the Fulton Alley over there.
Yeah.
And then the other big Christmas tree by the convention center where they're doing the Christmas festival.
And the Christmas fest. I didn't go to that, but I don't know if I'm gonna go this year either. I think I'm gonna pass on this year. But I usually go to that as well. It's fun over there. They have like the ice skating, they have like little snowball fights, the rides, all different types of stuff over there. And that's a real cute thing to do. But yeah, what else am I doing? This year I really didn't buy myself anything for Christmas.
Why?
And it wasn't like intentional. It just kind of happened that way. I bought myself like 3 books, and that was it. That was really it. That's all I bought myself this year. And that is out the ordinary for me. I usually buy myself something. I book a trip for something like in the future or whatever the case may be. But this year I was like, nah. I just didn't know what I wanted. I just didn't have a urge for anything.
Maybe because you're content with life at the moment. There's
I'm very
nothing you really
peaceful.
materialistically need.
Yeah, like I'm at peace with life right now. Of course, like there are like little things that I would like there are bags and stuff that I would like, but it's not something that I'm just like, oh, I really, really want it right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna get it, but I'm trying to do this right now. You feel
Right.
me? Like I got other
Gotcha.
stuff that I'm worried about
Gotcha.
right now. So, I'm gonna get my little bags and stuff like that because y'all know I love me a good
You
bag.
do.
I'm gonna get that. But other than that, like I really didn't buy anything for myself. I really bought myself 3 books and a pair of joggers from Target. But that don't really count,
Oh my
y'all.
God.
That don't really count. That's a really don't count. So I really didn't buy anything for myself for this Christmas. And I'm not mad about it at all. I'm really not.
I just thought about something. Something else that's happening for me for Christmas. We getting a new refrigerator. Don't you hate being an adult at Christmas sometimes? Because then shit be happening. You just be like, why do I have to buy this now at Christmas? Could you not wait until like
The
later?
new year after rent
Could you not? Luckily, fortunately, we're able to buy the refrigerator we want and that fits our needs, and we can afford it and not be like hurt about it.
Right.
But god damn, refrigerator. This is the second Christmas in a row we've had to buy a major appliance at Christmas time.
Welcome to adulthood.
Bitch, this is stupid.
It's very stupid, very dumb.
We was leaving
Childish.
we was leaving Lowe's the other day looking because we went to look at refrigerators. We was leaving Lowe's and we was walking up the parking lot. And I said, this is stupid. This is really fucking stupid. And y'all know Justin. Justin said, this is ghetto as fuck. Like, why? I said, nigga, this is not fun. I hate this part of growing up. Like, yeah, you could buy whatever you want for Christmas. Buy yourself whatever your heart's desire. But nigga, we really have to buy a new refrigerator.
I honestly wish I can return adulthood back to sender. Like I ain't gonna lie, and we're not even about to get into adulthood again. We've done this before. We're not gonna get back into it. We might get into it another later episode, but I really wish I could return adulthood back to sender because I'm just sick of it. I want to be a child again. I want to have a long ass list of gifts that I want and hopefully wish and pray that Santa bring it to me, even though I knew Santa wasn't bringing me my shit. Shout out to my mom and my grandparents because they really held it down for a real nigga. Thanks. Even though I thought it was Santa for a little bit, but I knew it was y'all. I saw y'all hustling and shit.
Speaking about Santa, what age were you when your parents told you wasn't no Santa Claus?
I don't think my mama actually told me. I just knew. I figured it out and I told her. And she was just like, well, damn. All right. Well, y'all can stop telling that Santa, y'all. She already knows. Cats off the bag.
At least she's a weird child.
But I was young. So I had to be like 5, 6, probably.
Oh, wow.
I was like 5, 6. And honestly, I think it's because around that time, that's when my mom was going through her divorce. That's when I was very observant and watching everything and seeing everything. And then I was a nosy ass child. I was ear hustling, bitch. Like I would hear my mama talking to my Mimi, telling her what I wanted. Like I was a nosy ass child. I should have been minding my business, but Christmas is my business, and they was talking about it. So that's how I kind of found out. And I told her, I'm like, well, thanks, mom. I'll see saying like my mama thought she was slick. So she'll put some gifts that say from Santa Claus, and then some that would say like from her, and then some that would say from her grandparents. And I knew she bought all this shit. It was her handwriting. I knew her handwriting. Like, girl, you think I'm not gonna know your handwriting? I'm like, all right, thanks, mom. Thanks, Santa. And I was like, all right, girl, you can chill. You can chill out now. She could have did it. She could have wrote that with her left hand or something. I probably wouldn't have known.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But for real, shout out to them. Shout out to parents that make Christmas as magical as they want it to be or it can be for their kids. Even when y'all down to your last, y'all be making shit happen for them babies. And y'all don't spoil the spirit for them. Shout out to y'all.
Absolutely.
Shout out to y'all because it's hard. I know it is so hard out here for y'all to make things happen for your babies, but y'all do it. Y'all do it gracefully, with effortlessly, and with a smile on your motherfucking face. Shout out to y'all.
You want to know how old I was when I found out Santa wasn't real? Girl? I was 9.
That's not a bad age.
No,
That's
I was
not a bad
9.
age.
And you know what I did? My mama told me she called me in privacy, and my brother and sister, they were still little.
Right.
And so she called me in private, shut the door. She said, I had to tell you something. And I said, well, what is it? I'm sitting there like, so then she's like, yeah, so there's no Santa Claus. And I'm like,
Oh, what?
huh? Y'all see my face? That's how I looked in.
Oh,
I was like, so then I said, what are you talking about? She was like, me and your dad, we're Santa Claus. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no Santa. We buy your gifts. Girl, I went in my room and bust through that door and cried. I sobbed for at least like 15 minutes. And I couldn't even believe they lied to me yet.
all that time. I
Now,
know.
check this out. Another Christmas story from Teedy. Fast forward a few years, I had to be like maybe 14. No, I was 15. And one day, and still this time, I don't know if I told y'all on the sibling episode, we talking about family dynamics. My little brother and sister are way younger than me. It's a 7-year gap between me and my youngest sibling, and 5 between me and my brother.
Right.
So when I was a teenager, they were still little. So my mom was like, okay, now we told you ain't no Santa Claus. Don't ever tell them until we get ready to tell them. Don't you say not a word. I said, all right. So one Christmas, I was 15. We used to live in Colorado at the time. And anybody that ever been to Colorado, they know about Castle Rock, where they got all the shops in the mountains. Oh,
okay.
So I knew that Christmas I wanted a one-strap Gap backpack that I had to have with the one strap that go across here, and it's shaped like a triangle. I had to have that backpack and some overalls. I got it. But my brother and sister was like, my parents were like, you gotta watch the kids. And I'm like, why? And like, cause we got somewhere we gotta go. Cause my brother and sister was like, you that's nosy. So that was the Christmas that my brother asked for the first PlayStation. This is how old my brother is now. He asked for a PlayStation 1, and my sister had asked for like a my size Barbie or something like that. And my parents were like, we gotta go. And I knew they had went to Castle Rock to go shopping for us, because they literally did not come back until like almost midnight that night. It was a Saturday. I'll never forget it. I'm looking out the window like, where the hell are these people at? And I got to watch this damn church. And my friends want to come over and watch movies or me play outside with them. And I can't. Because I got to watch them. Where the hell are these people at? I knew they had went to Castle Rock. They came back. But also during the time while they was gone, I had to lie. Because my brother and sister my sister was in my parents' room watching TV. And my brother went in there bothering my sister per usual. So then my sister go in my mom and daddy closet. They had this big old walk-in closet, like double side. So my sister go in there and they see my dad. Gifts. They see my mom and daddy's like coats and stuff covering up like the PlayStation box and like video games and a bunch of stuff my parents had been bought. So then I was like, what y'all doing in there? Get out of there. And then they was like, what's all this stuff in here? I said, well, close the door. Get out of here. And then I said, well, Santa brought all this stuff, but mom and daddy had to wrap it up. See, and Santa brought all this stuff in here. And then I told my mama the next morning before they got up, and I was like, they went in your closet, huh? And she was like, they saw the stuff? I said, yeah, but I lied. And so I feel like I played a part in my brother and sister believing it was a Santa until they were like 12.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel indifferent about it. I don't know if you should tell them, but I also feel like you should let them live out their fantasy, their innocence for as long as possible. But it comes a time in a young child's life.
I know what it's about to go, and I'm not finna say nothing.
It comes a time in a young child's life. You gotta be honest, because we hate when parents lie to us. You know that. You hate when your parent lied to you. I hate it when my mama lied to me. Like,
I was
just tell me the truth.
Her.
Because once you tell them, you got the baby upset. You was crying. What's in the room crying? Why? Because they kept living this lie all that baby life. Why? I mean, like, at what? Why?
Like, where do we draw the line when we talk about like if Santa being fake and whatnot? Like, where do we draw the line?
I don't.
As an auntie,
it's hard because you want to be truthful, but you also don't want to. You don't want to damage or taint their innocence. And then they gonna go run into all the other little kids. Aha, Santa not real. Aha, Santa
not. Son. I wish I would stop telling. Like, I've heard stories of like my friends that have kids, and they kids were like little, because some of them now teenagers, and like they go to school, and some of the other kids who learned early, like you did,
right?
They ruin it for them because their parents are like, okay, well, I'm gonna confirm it for you. Ain't no Santa, and then they go to school and blast to the kids who don't know yet. And then the other kids who don't know yet lose their sense of like magic.
Right. Their innocence.
Yeah. And
their
it's
imagination.
Like, I feel like that's rude. Don't do that. If you're gonna tell your children ain't no Santa,
make sure you let them know, like, hey, don't tell nobody else that this is our little secret. You know, kids love secrets now, even though they run their damn mouth. They love secrets. So I mean, like, there's a way you have to teeter and totter with it. And it also depends on what type of child you have. Because you know you got some spiteful ass kids. They as soon as they find something out, they gotta go run and tell everybody and make somebody cry. Y'all know y'all kids. Make sure you take care of them. You treat them the way that they need to be treated. Okay.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, I don't know about that. That's probably why I ain't got no kids right now. Cause Lord, I'll be going back and forth between telling the truth and trying to keep the fantasy going. I don't know.
And you know what my parents told me? I felt like because like I told y'all in another episode, my parents, we grew up just like super churchy. And I was like, y'all hypocritical. At that time, I didn't know that word, but I just thought it was rude because y'all lie. Y'all tell me not to lie all the time. And here y'all go lying
to me. The kids feel betrayed, y'all. They feel betrayed. Why would you do this? I'm your child. Why would you do this to me? That's what they're thinking. Why would you lie to me and you tell me not to lie all the time? That's what they're thinking. And they have every right to think that. They have every right to feel like that because, bitch, why you lying?
When I grew up, I finally told my mama how I felt about that. I said, I'm really upset with you because you told us not to lie, but you lied. You and Daddy lied to us for the longest time about Santa and about other stuff, about the Easter Bunny, about all kind of other things. But y'all told us not to lie.
Girl, and this is what happens. People grow up, they hold on to the animosity, and then they have to go back and tell their parents, like, this is how I feel now. I feel like I won't fight you because you lied to me all this time.
Girl, I told Mama, she laughed in my face. She said, you still remember that?
If you don't get over that shit, that's probably what she thought. If you don't get over that.
That's what she said too after she got through laughing in my face. She said, you really still remember that? And girl, if you don't get out of my face. And she kept laughing at me.
And Mama, I do remember. Girl. But yeah, so we covered a lot, y'all. Of course, this is another holiday spirit, holiday season, and we really hope that you guys get to live in the magic. You know, I know also this is a seasonal depression time as well. Some of y'all are triggered. Some people, you know, they get into the moods for whatever reason it is. We definitely want to send you guys light and love and just hope and pray that you guys have a support system, that you find the courage and the will to still press forward and just deal with what you're going through. Go to therapy, y'all. If y'all aren't already, find someone to talk to. Find ways to just love on yourself at this time. And love others around you. Especially love others around you, because that will definitely help, and that will aid in getting you out of that situation and that feeling. To everyone else, make sure that you give love as often as possible, not just during the holiday season. Share, give gifts, give love, whatever the case may be. Just I hope everybody's have a happy good old time, because we've been going through a lot of shit. Especially as you get older, you really don't feel like people care about you, especially around this time. You don't think people care about you. It's all about the kids. I mean, that's no tea, no shade against me, because I do just care about the kids. But I still love the adults too. There are people that still love you and adults, and we still give. We just, just accept all your love, your flowers, and all of that great jazz, and give them as well. What else? We make sure that you guys follow us on all of our social medias, Instagram and Twitter at RPB_podcast. Share some love with us. If y'all have opinions, ideas, want to give some feedback, you can always DM us or email us at rpandandbpodcast bpodcast@gmail.com. Make sure you visit Boot Crew Media, that's with a K, .com, to get exclusive content and to also visit our sister and brother podcast. And also check out Sweet Embrace with the pre-tied headbands and turbans. And that's shopsweetembrace.com or on Instagram, shop Sweet Embrace. We just want to tell y'all happy Christmas, happy holidays. Enjoy this midweek Joe's journey.
A special Christmas episode. Also, y'all, before we finish up, if y'all have anything that y'all would like to give,
Yes.
if you have anything you'd like to donate, like monetarily, or if you have clothes that are new or gently used, please contact Alan Keller at ALLEN_K81 on Twitter and Instagram. And we'll be sharing a flyer literally until the end of the holidays. We may even go beyond that. If y'all, like I said, if y'all have any gently used items, new items that y'all can't fit, or maybe something that somebody gave you as a gift and you don't really want it, or it doesn't really vibe with you, make sure you get in contact with either us or Alan to help our homeless neighbors in the neighborhood. Because right now, like we said earlier, it's cold outside. They had to sleep outside last night and the temperature dropped below 50. And if you got coats you want to give, socks are important. Most homeless people want socks because your feet are warm. Or if you got beanies, hats, coats, scarves, whatever, please get in contact with us or with Alan to donate. On the flyer, Alan's Cash App is available, his Venmo, his Cash App, PayPal, all of that.
Yes.
So let's donate to help our homeless neighbors, not just during the holiday season, but all the time, because they do need help. They a lot of times they don't ask to be put in the situations that they're in. Life just be lifing and things happen.
Right.
So let's try to keep that in mind and check out our Instagram stories. We'll be sharing. Check out our Twitter feed. We'll give more information on that. And we love y'all. We hope y'all stay safe. Wear your mask. Please wear your mask.
Yes, wash your ass and wash your hands. Again,
sanitize.
All that good jazz. Again, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. All of that whatever you celebrate, whatever you acknowledge, we give you love, grace, and light towards that. So until next time, you guys, peace.